Hello and welcome back to the PokeBros. My name's Tim.
My name's Jon.
And together we are the PokeBros.
And today we have some PSA returns.
They send them back!
From last July.
How long is that? August, September, October.
15 months.
15 months.
I'll open these over here and then open them, take them from the back so we can't actually see what grade they are or what card is to begin with. I think we've got about 20 cards here.
I'm excited.
One is yours, isn't it, Tim? Ooh.
I have a Mewtwo in here.
I think what's the best way to hold this. Anyway, so I remember what I thought these could be before I sent them, and I think back then I was a lot less experienced on stuff. But I'm hoping that also it was before the big Pokemon hype, so hopefully the quality control on cards was better as well. So we'll hope that. But anyway, first card up. Oh, it's got the not Mega Charizard, but the Charizard GX from the Hidden Fates tins.
Seen many of these in our time.
Yes, this one was a particularly good centering, and I think I remember this one. I'd be a bit happy with a 9 or a 10. I didn't think there was too much wrong. Let's turn it around again. I'll put my finger over it in a second. Centering was back. Was there any whitening on the back? I don't think there was really any whitening on the back. So I'm happy with a 9 or a 10 probably on this.
I'm calling 10.
10.
I'm calling 10.
I'm so nervous. The last time we opened PSA it was Tim's, and we got such a rubbish grade to start with.
Just absolute slap in the face right there.
So we don't actually know which order these are in. We've got, I think, 5 Charizards, 4 or 5 Charizards.
5 Charizards in the submission. Let's go. 7?
What's it? So I'll put this back on.
How could it have a 7? Is it like crinkled?
I don't know. I mean, it's not that much valuable. That's not that a valuable card, so I'm not too fussed. But the rest of the submission's not like this.
But it's like
7.
And like the excuse that lots of people said about my Charizard when I got the 6 was if it has a dent in it or something, it's an automatic drop to a 6. But that's a 7, so it's not. It can't even be a dent.
Well, let's move on. I'm not really sure what I can say about that. We'll put that out there. We'll move on to the next one.
It's okay.
I'm okay. What is it? Oh, yes.
We love
I don't know if I
Cosmic
revealed that
Eclipse.
then. I didn't see it. I don't know if you did.
Love some Cosmic Eclipse.
But a full art character card, Magnemite from Cosmic Eclipse. I remember when I first started doing all this stuff again, Cosmic Eclipse was literally £100 for a booster box. I had like 3 or 4 opened. I got about 5 of the character card Peaches on PSA at different months. I don't think there's one this month. But these are incredibly hard to grade because they're full.
Yeah, it's that same old problem, isn't it? With hollow all over. I'm gonna say 9.
I think before I sent it, because I made a spreadsheet before. I'm trying to remember. I'll send Dommie the spreadsheet of this so we can see all my pre-grades beforehand. But I think I put a 9 on this one.
I would say 9. I reckon. I think 10 is so hard to get with these. Hey,
okay,
that's good.
Okay, that's fine.
That's good.
Maybe the Charizard are just a one-off.
That's really good.
We'll make some piles, shall we? 7s.
Yeah.
Hopefully now 9s and 10s. But next up, oh yes, all right, let me try and cover this better.
I love this because I had a look at your spreadsheet before we started and you had this down as the ungraded cost for this of £5.
So when we set this up last July, this is about £5 for an ungraded this. Now it's probably about £40 ungraded.
£5 for a reverse hollow Charizard from Evolutions.
The population on this is ridiculous for 10s. I think it's like less than 1,000 10s, 4,000 9s, and then like a few hundred 8s and stuff. So I'm expecting, I don't honestly expecting a 9 now, let's be really low. I'm expecting a 9, hoping for a 10, but not really.
We know that 10 is hard to reach. It's because of that reverse hollow, isn't it? It's so easy to get scratched.
I mean, the centre on this isn't too bad. It's slightly off, like this way.
By PSA standards, that's fine for a 10.
Oh, that's okay. I'm happy with 9. I'm happy with 9.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I wasn't.
9 was the most likely outcome.
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting
by
a 10.
population.
I'll take that. 9 on that's nice. I'll put that there.
So that's good, mate, so far. 2 9s and a 7. Congrats.
Am I going to get a 10 at all?
Hey, some more Hidden Fates goodness.
So the birds here, which isn't the promo one, which is the prison one. This is just the full art one.
So the outcome of the last Hidden Fates on for me now is putting me off on this. Is this like an 8?
I mean, I remember on my predictions, I didn't predict any a 10 because I was so worried. I think the highest I predicted was a 9, and sometimes put a bracket 10 when I was like hopeful it could get a 10. So this one I did 9
that's what
again.
You predicted. We did think that lots of them would get 10s.
We did think quite a few of them.
At that point in time.
I just wanted to take my expectations down. And I think this is a 9 I predicted on this again.
Hey,
there we
9.
go. Maybe 2020 John was not too bad at predicting these.
It seems like it used to be so easy to get 10s, but it certainly doesn't seem that way anymore.
This is one of my favourite ones I sent off. It's from the Detective Pikachu selection.
Centering's a little bit off, isn't it, on that? It's like right to left.
But I think it's okay.
Yeah,
like,
PSA, that still could be a 10 on centering.
I was hoping for a 9/10. So again, I put 9, but with 10 in brackets. I was hoping for a 10 because this card is quite valuable actually, but I wouldn't be selling this. This would be staying in my collection.
I'm going to say 9. Just judging by their grading so far, I'm going to say 9.
I said 9/10. The centering is slightly off. The back, so you can see that. I don't know if it's fuzzy. Tiny white dot there in the top, so I think 9. Oh! I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. Okay.
We didn't even say it. 10!
10, yeah.
Champion 10!
I think it was on.
Jinx, Touchwood.
Next up, oh yes. So this one, I'm hoping to get an OC grade.
Why, John? What from this card tells us this could be an OC?
So the centering on it is absolutely awful. If you see here, it's actually got an alignment dot there. I don't know if it's might be a bit fuzzy on camera.
The nice thing with having an alignment dot, if you bring it even closer, it might be more visible. The nice thing about having, let's see, there we go. Nice thing about having an alignment dot is it's pretty much guaranteed an off-center. Well, sometimes a miscut grade. Because it's literally missed the alignment dot for the cut. So
really hoping.
OC miscut. So this won't be a 10 because you can't get an OC 10.
No, so I'm hoping 9 OC. If you've ever seen 9 OC cards,
9 OC.
hoping to get that. But this one I was probably the most excited for from this back, so I'm really, really hoping.
Come on, OC.
This one I didn't even predict anything other than 9 OC. I just wrote 9 OC. Okay. No, that's an OC. Okay. If you can see, that's a PSA 7. If anyone knows how the OC grades work at PSA, because surely this is an off-center card. Let us know in the comments below.
Everything in me says alignment dot.
Alignment dot
means guaranteed off-center.
I mean, it's still a pretty cool card.
It's a 7, though.
It's such a cool. It's like, is that Lily there? And then with Solgaleo and Lunala. You're gonna laugh at me again. So Solgaleo there.
Who knows how you say it?
We'll move on.
What is it? Rayquaza that people in America say.
Rayquaza? I call Rayquaza.
Yeah, I know, but Americans call it Rayquaza. Rayquaza.
Next up.
Hey, nice card. Mega Pidgeot EX.
Evolutions, Mega Pidgeot. Evolutions, you don't expect many 10s on Evolutions.
Mainly because this print was so shocking.
This centre isn't too bad, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 9. Let's look at the back first. Can you see that on camera? These might not all be on camera, I'm really sorry. The back looks okay. There might be something wrong in the texture or something like that. You don't really expect 10s of Evolutions, so I'm going to say a 9. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 10. Yep, 10. I'm happy with that.
Boom, 10.
Very nice. Was not really expecting that. I know I said it was.
10s are catching up with the 9s. 2 10s versus the 3 9s.
Lola Ninetales.
Was this first print of Hidden Face? Must be, because it's July.
Yeah,
it's got to be
first print.
So we don't have to worry about the texture issues.
No, this one's got so many 10s in the population. I'm sort of expecting a 10, but also half worried that it won't be a 10. But I'm sort of expecting a 10 on it.
Let's say 10. Let's say 10. Be optimistic.
It's like slightly off at the bottom if you can see that, but I think
9 is still good.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. 9's like I said.
8 and below, you're disappointed, right?
Yeah,
I would be.
I said if everything came back a 9, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
So I'll take that. I was sort of expecting a 10 on that one. Next up. Oh, I like this one.
This is a great card.
But the one thing with this is, I've seen all the pops on these before. The rainbow ones are usually really hard to grade, or like the really texturized ones, because if the texture's wrong, you don't get a good grade. But Toxicity, there's only about 100 graded or something like that, and it's like 90 of them are 10s. So I'm really hoping this is a 10 as well.
90% hit. Come on.
I suppose it'll be more
you one of the
unique if it's
10%?
Hey. Yes, I am. There we go.
I wonder why that's a lot easier to grade than some of the others then.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I know Hollow Raichu, who did a video of this, Deal or No Deal video. He's got one of them off of PSA as well at the moment.
I think, to be honest, the only thing that we know for certain about PSA is that we have no idea what PSA is. That is the only thing that we know for certain.
Oh,
beautiful card.
So another Charizard here. First Charizard, we've had 2 Charizards. First one was a 9, second one was the 10. But the 10 actually came from the Detective Pikachu. I think it was, I got this collection where I got this in it. But then I also got the Charizard in one of the packs in that. So the print runs won't match. But I'm hoping, because that one got a 10, this one's going to get a 10. Yay!
Nice.
So nice Charizard there as well. Really realistic one.
Both your Detective Pikachu cards getting a 10.
And Charizard's 9, 10, 10 is not too bad.
You are happy with 10s and Charizards. Any Charizard in a 10, that's a win.
Next up. Now this is the one I really want a 10 of. Like
Low pop on 10, right?
It's about, I think it's about 80 10s. Like 500-600 9s. So I'm really hoping it's a 10. I got hit with a value charge on some of these. So I'm really hoping this is one of the ones that hit with value charge, because a 10 on this is like £400. So I'm really hoping it's evolution, so you don't hold it.
Would be unlikely to be a 10, would it?
Yeah, it would. Tim's been telling me this all week. Ever since I've known Nick coming back, I'm like, I really hope that Mew is a 10. Tim's like, it'll be unlikely.
Just you should be happy with the 9, and like 9 is most likely, I think. Well, who knows? It could be a 10. It could be a 10. I want to be a 10. It could be a 10.
Oh no. That's the one card I really wanted a 10. Oh no, that's okay. We'll move on. Oh, that's cut me. That's fine. It's fine. We'll get on with the video. We'll move on to the next one.
Do you want to just end the video now?
No. We've got a few cards left.
Hey, it's emotional, man. This is bringing back PTSD for me. Opening that shiny Charizard.
We have one of your cards in here as well, don't we?
Yeah, where is it? Did you not send it?
We've got about 11 left, I think it is.
11 left. Flipping out.
So when I started collecting again, I brought a lot of Evolutions boxes. I think I brought like 3 all in one go. I was going to keep them sealed because I said to Tim, they're only £100 now. The price is going to go up because of the nostalgia.
And it did.
I always like to. I said to Tim, if I get a first edition booster box for like base set, I'm opening it.
I'd love to go back on some of our WhatsApp messages from when we first started collecting Pokemon, where Jon told me he was going to have a sealed collection of one of every item that Pokemon ever made is going to have one of everything. And
I just can't. I just love opening
the
cards.
words PokeBro Jon and sealed collection do not go
Pokemon
together.
cards are there to be opened. And I still have no regrets about opening these, even though they went up to like £700, didn't they, per box?
They were touching 1,000.
Yeah, but
3 boxes,
I've got
3K.
claim to fame that I predicted it in the video as well.
Yeah.
So our first video, I actually predicted the Evolutions boom. But anyway, Mega Blastoise here. It's this one I sent in just because it was a Blastoise. Not expecting anything less than
9?
Yeah, 9.
I'm saying 9.
9 or 8. 9. I'm happy with 9.
Great.
I was not expecting a 10 on that. The centering wasn't great. I think this might be Venusaur because I had a Venusaur and Blastoise next to each other. Yeah, there we go. Centering, not great again.
I don't like this card. Is
Like,
that a bit
small top, big in the bottom.
Is that a bit controversial?
I like this card. I mean, it's not my favourite card. But again, 9 or 8 on this one probably. It won't be a 10.
No.
I'm happy with a 9 over an 8.
Definitely.
What's up next? Oh, it's Tim's card. We've actually got one of these at the moment with the business, don't we? We've got from our mystery box.
We've got a PSA
which was
10.
a 10. So we're sort of
If this is
hoping-
anything less than a 10, then I could just trade it for that 10.
If this is like a 7, I'll give you a hug.
If it's a 9, what can I trade it for the business for the 10? How much would I have to add on top?
No.
How much would I have to
I'll
add
have to
on
work
top?
it after. I don't really know the prices on these.
You hear that? I'm getting to
But,
trade it if it's less.
When you sent this off, you thought it could be a 9, didn't you?
I'm just worried about the centering. And if I'm honest, ever since the debacle of shiny Charizard, I just assume that PSA hate me. So this is probably a 6. I would like it to be a 10 because it's the first print run. This is the first modern card that I pulled as an adult ever. And I say I pulled it, Jon opened the pack. But it was my pack.
And this is straight after I pulled the Charizard, shiny Charizard. So Tim
Tin
brought it in.
before, and then I bought a tin and it had this on it. I'd love it to be a 10 because that'd be a great part of the story for
I think
me.
we're sort of expecting a 9 on it.
I'm not going to look. You look and tell me.
PSA 9. I think you were expecting that. You're expecting that. I think we can move on.
I was hoping it'd be a 10, but I'm happy with a 9.
I'll leave this one to the side actually, so you can have it afterwards.
I can trade it then for the 10.
If you say so. Next up,
Why does it have to be a 9?
another Pidgeot. This one's not the Mega one, but I think it was from the same booster box.
I'm never
or at least one
one
after.
PSA 10s.
Sorry, so did we move on too fast?
Sorry, that's okay. That's okay. Go for it. Go.
So the Mega Pidge I've got a 10.
Nice to have another 10 to match it.
Let's have a look. Yeah. 9. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I was expecting most evolutions to be 9, so I'm happy about a 10. Gutted about the 8.
It's a bit emotional, isn't
so about 1, 2, 6 cards. 6 cards left. What is this one?
Hey.
Oh, now this one is not a 10. Like I think there's 3 PSA 10 chances. If this is a 10, there's never been a 10 sale of a chance in evolutions.
Ka-ching.
I mean, I can see a print line already. So
print line?
I don't think it's a 10.
9?
9, maybe 8 because of the print line. Centering's not too bad. It's not perfect top to bottom at all. But I'm expecting 8 or 9. 9 I'd be happy because it's basically a PSA 10. Yeah, I'm very happy.
You can't expect better if there's only a population of 3
Exactly.
and a 10.
Okay, this is another one.
Love so many Charizards, it's good.
The advice I got about grading when I first started doing it was, if you get a Charizard, send it off.
Always grade Charizards.
Well, we say that now, we've got them in our
This is the least...
master sets now, but
This is the least
desirable
out of the Charizards and Evolutions, isn't it?
Have I done all the Charizards? No, I think... yeah, I think this is all the Charizards done.
No, it's only 4, isn't it? The 2 from Detective Pikachu. Oh no, Hidden Fates 1. And the Evolutions 1 and this one. Yeah,
so this is my last Charizard.
10 to match the other 2 Charizards?
I don't think I'll get a 10, it's Evolutions. I'll be happy with a 9. Yeah, 8 I'll be a bit gutted about, but we have had an 8 from Evolutions.
Yep. I think 9.
So it doesn't look too bad, I don't think. So what we got? Oh wow. I wonder why. So I need to put this on the camera. I always try and inspect it closer.
I've been there, man.
I mean, the back, there is some whitening on the back. I was not expecting a 10 from this, but a 6 is a bit... Wow. Oh, well, at least it's not too valuable. What could be wrong with it?
I don't know if it's on camera.
The centre's not perfect, some whitening. I did not expect a 6 though. It must be a dent.
There's a little lift in the top.
Yeah, it must be a little dent.
See that?
Sorry,
oh, bro, I'm so sorry.
It was the least favourite Charizard I sent.
I'm so sorry.
It's not too bad. Nidoking again.
Major base set vibes.
That's why I knew Evolutions would go from
Major base set vibes.
I think probably 9, won't be a 10 again. Nidoking's again, I thought it was a lift then, not. A very low population.
It does look a bit like a lift.
I think it's just a thing at the bottom holding it in place. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. I'm a lot less gutted about that one than the Mew. 3 left.
Your 9's pile is nice and big though.
Yeah, that's true.
Non-hollow, so should be an easier grade.
Secret rare.
I'm going to say 10.
Should be a 10.
It's a lot easier to grade a non-hollow card because you don't have scratching on the hollow to worry about.
The centering's not too bad
either. It's a lot harder to get surface damage, so it should be a 10.
The corners don't look awful either.
Centering is definitely within 10 territory.
9, but I expect a 10 really. 7!
Put it under the camera, put it under the camera.
Has anyone ever seen a 7 non-hollow before? When it's straight from pack pulled? There's a little white in there.
PSA are weird, man.
I wish they did reports.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
What it was, because I don't know why this is a 7.
Absolutely.
I think is it a flying Pikachu or a surfing Pikachu in Evolutions? Are they both in there?
They're both in there.
I've got one of them in this set as well. That best not be a 7 as well, because that one I really want a 10. Oh, that's good.
You can't judge PSA anymore. You can't
really
guess. You can't.
Oh, wow.
It's pot luck.
Oh, it really is. Oh, no.
Flying Pikachu.
I thought they were not near each other in the submission.
So I would say again, that's got to be a 10. Centering looks good. Non-hollow, it should be a 10. I'm calling 10.
Yeah, that was a 10. Why is this one not a 10?
That is beautiful.
If anyone can tell me the difference, I know you can't really see like here, and it's probably covered by the camera a little bit, but that's so strange. I just don't understand PSA sometimes. Last card of the submission. We've both actually got some August ones from last year coming back. They're both in assembly, aren't they?
Yep.
And you've got your July ones, but it's not really too interesting. We might do a TikTok on them.
Probably not worth the whole YouTube video.
We'll probably
do a 5-card submission.
Probably do a TikTok. If you don't follow us on TikTok, yeah, go check it out. We sometimes post there.
Not as often as we should.
We'll do a TikTok there.
We used to TikTok like 3 times a day.
Oh, this is a nice one to finish on.
It's a beautiful Mewtwo.
It's off-centre though, isn't it?
Yeah, not enough
to see that.
Not enough to bring it down from a 10.
I think it will. I think it's
reckon?
probably a 9.
/6.
That corner's a bit sharp there as well, but I'm happy with a 9. Stacked it with a 10.
9.
9, that's it.
9's good. 9's good.
All right, let's pull the piles in. I don't know if you had. I don't think the cameras was. Well, we've got a massive pile of
5 10s.
5
20.
10s.
Was it 20 or 21?
I can't remember. 20, I think. 21.
25% 10s. It's not bad. Probably about 40% 9s.
Yeah, close to 50% probably. No, yeah, about 40% 9s. So that's not too bad. Yeah. None of the lower ones I cared about except for the Mew. The Mew
Mew's a bit
and the Solgaleo and Ludaya. That one I'm gutted about, I didn't get the grade. But all in all, the one I'm most happy about is...
Really? Not even the
this.
full art Charizard? Or
No.
the half art Charizard?
This is such a nice artwwork, this is. Look at that little Charizard.
Nice. And it's a 10. Can't beat a 10.
Very happy with that. But we're going to have some more PSA submissions. Well, not submissions, PSA returns.
Definitely not submissions for a while. Not that loaded.
We've got, hopefully, in a month we'll have both our all submissions, which we can do. Then hopefully I'll come rolling after that. We've got about 7 or 8 different bundles of cards of graded companies, don't we?
Yeah, including CGC.
Probably
maybe
9,
more.
yeah.
But loads of cards. It makes me feel a bit sick when I realise how many cards we don't have in our possession at the moment. But it's going to be exciting to start to see them come back.
Yes.
So I hope you enjoyed it. Let us know your thoughts on the grades, especially on some of those more controversial ones. But until the next time, my name's Tim.
My name's John.
And together we are the PokeBros. See you next time.